Go ahead and tag y'all viewing folk. Alright, so we are 8-0, and we're going up against the Eagles, who are 5-3, so they're good. They're probably in the hunt for the NFC East right now, unless Dallas is running away with it.
Hello, everyone. I'm Larry.
Gonna go ahead and skip this.
Thank you, Larry. It's the NFL on EA Sports as you take a look live.
Sorry about that.
Financial Field.
Sorry. Oh, I gotta. Guess we'll be playing the kickoff.
A good Monday night matchup between the Mexico City Diablos and the Philadelphia Eagles. This will be taken to the back of the end zone.
Well, so much for playing it.
He'll just go down to a knee, and
not really much to play there.
So now here comes the Eagles.
Okay, so now we're gonna go ahead and do this. Alright, here we go. Starting on defense.
They go play action here on first down.
Carson Wentz.
And that is, I think he caught it.
Yeah, I think so. I think he might have been inbounds. We'll take it.
And this O-line, it is the lifeblood of the offense.
They establish the tone. Mean, nasty, physical. They can't wait to get after people. That allows the rest of the offense to feel confident.
Offense still needing 10 yards. Second down.
Alright, so that play looked like it worked. They just failed to execute it. Dion Lewis gonna get nothing.
Immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. They'll lose a yard and it brings up third.
It's funny that they got Dion Lewis because in real life they got LeGarrette Blount. So they got the other Patriot running back
because they want him to play fast and get to the quarterback or the running back
on this game.
Than ever before. 3rd and 11.
A. Freeman, Antonio Freeman. He was a wideout for Brett Favre. And Watt Allen almost had an interception right there. Nice defensive play.
But instead it just brings up 4th down.
Oh man, that was close. The opportunity to change.
All right, and they're gonna go ahead and kick a field punt here. Speaking of talent, he's definitely, I think, the most improved player when it comes to performance this season. He almost has as many tackles as he did last year. He has more sacks. It's not even close. He only had 1 last year. Nice punt. Alright, we're going to have to go 78 yards.
So out comes this offense to take over for the first time. And they'll be let out.
And yeah, the last 2 games have definitely hurt my completion percentage. That was really high. It was like, what, 72.5% going against the Broncos. A string of tough defenses between New York, Denver, and then Kansas City. And yeah, I'm down already here. Philadelphia, I was just going to say, Philadelphia's pass rush is pretty brutal too, so. Man, really, 4 tough defenses in a row?
You mean it wasn't a linebacker? It wasn't a defensive end?
It was somebody like you.
Oh, my goodness. Yeah, that's a surprise for the offense. That's not what they normally get when they think about pressure.
I haven't looked to see who we're facing after the Eagles, but yeah, man, just our offense going up against some really tough Ds. Definitely passing here.
From the shotgun, he'll look to
A little bit of time in the pocket there. We're going to hit Van Gordon pretty easily. Van Gordon only needs, I think, 20 catches to catch his total from last year, but he missed the first 6 or 8 weeks last season. Play action. Plenty of time in the pocket. That's Eric Thompson targeting my 2 big receivers.
A good pickup there at 22.
And fits the exact right word. Over the middle, there's almost
I don't think Rick really even has a hope of catching his total from last season. His usage rate is completely down. Van Gordon's seen an uptick in targets. Jordan Pribble's still around. And we've been hitting Dillon and Nate Reich in the backfield a lot more this season. I thought Marshall was seeing a huge spike in his targets, but his catches are right about half of what he got last season. And right now we're at the halfway point of the season. This is our 9th game.
Really well done.
Second down and 4. Looks like the defense in press coverage here.
So Marshall's really seeing the same amount of catches that he did last year.
They'll need to get the play off quickly.
He plays more downs than anybody but the linemen too. Oh man, that did not go according to design.
This is going to sound a little strange, but that was a really nice effort because he broke a tackle and almost sprang free, but he still ended up with a loss of yardage. The defense won that.
Just got swarmed in green.
So 3rd and medium here, 3rd and 5.
So far, an okay drive from our offense. Let's see if we can convert here on 3rd down again for the 3rd time. And I get the ball out and overthrow Van Gordon.
Partner, how many times have you heard it? Pressure creates diamonds, right? But it also bursts pipes. And on that one,
and we're going to go for the field goal from the 43. That's 60 yards. This is a average Damien field goal.
And he missed it. It's no good.
Oh man, a rare miss for Damien. Alright, well, we had a solid drive. It looked good for a little while, but ended up falling flat at the end, and we went for a kick that he's actually pretty good at making. Doesn't make it there.
And they'll certainly be trying to do better than that first drive where they went 3 and out.
And sometimes the first drive is just simply to settle nerves. You know what it's like at the start of a game with the emotion. Guys a little bit jumpy.
But you do.
Oh, you understand the same way. It's just like us calling one, right? Making sure we ease into the game, let it come to us.
Well, you went
and now they have that opportunity.
Deion Lewis finding no success against our defense. And I think it's up to Carson Wentz to really change the fate of the Eagles this game. Welcome to the stream.
He can play defensive end as well as hold down the middle as a defensive tackle.
2nd down, 8. Now Wentz throwing on 2nd.
Wentz hits a slot. Freeman.
That catch good for 5. It's
3rd and 3.
And that's one of his advantages of a passer, is it not? With his height, setting back there in the pocket, firing it over the middle, he can really see everything clearly.
61.
I know that other quarterbacks get it done.
Who's number 61?
Ways, right? You don't have to be his height to make a great play. But what he does is he takes away having to make those slide steps in the pocket to find angles to throw the ball through. He just throws.
First down to Freeman. Freeman looking like he's going to be a favorite target going forward. Maybe I saw Cody's 19 but upside down. Maybe that's what I was seeing when I saw 61.
Quarterbacks love slant routes because the receivers are breaking right into their line of vision, and receivers love them as well because they're getting the ball on the move and able to catch it and try and get upfield and gain additional yardage.
So the offense has it 1st and 10.
They're running it. Solid run there, 4 or 5 yards.
Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be second down.
Devin Yoakum there to stop him.
First down run, pick up 5 yards, bring up 2nd and 5.
Interesting formation here. And it's a running play, and he gets a yard or two. We're not hitting him in the backfield like we usually do with a running back. He's at least getting to the line of scrimmage most of the time, which is a good sign for the running game.
Running it against the #1 defense, he gave us no indication, didn't tip his hand at all, so we have to see how this unfolds as this game moves along.
And he misses his receiver. And that was a solid drive starting for Philadelphia. But I think they're going to go ahead and kick the field goal here. He had the open receiver, he had the time in the pocket, and he missed him. Alright, and that should be good for 3 points, barring a botched snap. And none of that shenanigans. 3-0. And we're going to be playing from a deficit. Nice.
Let's credit the defensive front 7. They were a little leaky at the start of the drive, but they stiffened toward the end.
Philadelphia's defense looking pretty alright after the first drive of the game. Their offense looking like it might have a puncher's chance against this Sean McIntosh-less defense. I mean, losing Hayden is a big deal, but it's not because we're deep at defensive end, and we were kind of able to work the offense around to mitigate his loss. And with Sean's case, it's just a matter of having people step up. I mean, talent's been really improved so far this year, so I'm not too worried about our secondary. But it's not going to be as it was. Oh, Dylan, you had a big hole there, and you stutter stepped. He had it. That's the AI farting one out there. And there's our O-line and the boys. It'll be good. 2nd and 5.
The play clock's running down. Back to throw.
We hit Jordan Pribble. One thing I think we're doing better as a passing unit this season is spreading the ball out a little bit more.
One thing I can say pretty safely, that route is not called if you don't have a guy who can throw the ball and put some mustard on it. Because if you're going,
nobody's dominating the targets like Eric did a couple times last season. It's hurting Rick's value, but maybe not. He's had a few touchdown catches. Ooh, Dylan gets nowhere.
But instead he'll get back to the line of scrimmage and no more. Tackle made that time by Brandon Graham.
They've done a pretty good job at bottling up Dylan so far early on. I think we've seen a few times this year where he just breaks out in the first handful of runs.
As a tight end and basketball player, you see that athletic ability on display each and every week.
And ready now for 2nd and 9.
Oh, today was my Monday at work. It's rough. An end around never works. We tried anyway, and guess what? It doesn't work. I think it's worked once or twice for us in the entire history. What's up, Phil? How's it going, man? Time in the pocket, and we hit Pribble again. What a throw, what a catch. That was a nice play. We won't see a replay, but that was just a nice play. It was really pretty and textbook. Time in the pocket. I hit him with a bullet pass in a small window, but where only he could catch it, and he caught it. Got to the first down marker. Man, I love simple bullshit like that, dude. We're going to run it with Dylan again up the middle. He fights for a few. Yeah, man, we're actually down. It sucks that we're down, but we're actually down, and that adds to the narrative of this game. I mean, we're already in field goal range. Damian missed a field goal, too. He's usually solid but it was a 60-yard field goal. No time in the pocket here, and wow, that was very lucky that didn't get intercepted. 4th and 2. We're gonna tie it up, I think, with a kick here.
Well, we're not playing 3 yards in a cloud of dust football anymore. I kind of get why those old school coaches sometimes didn't want to throw the football, because if it's popped up in the air, it almost
right there, man.
And both sides trying to get to the
I
football,
may have threw behind him just a little bit.
Or bad for your team.
A 50-yard attempt this time. A whole 10 yards closer. Should be butter. It is. So, smart decision there to kick there. Tying it up. Because who knows what Philadelphia would do with their possession. Better not get yourself down 2 possessions early on in the game.
That's fielded in the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to
Dallas is 4 and 5, so I know the Giants have been struggling on here. Gonna keep my eye out for the Redskins too.
By and large, are field goals wins for the defensive side?
They certainly are in today's football, because offenses are so tuned up and usually have the ability to strike almost at will, that when you're only giving up 3, you feel like it's almost like basketball. You're trading, right? I give up 3 on my end. I'm counting my offense to get 6 on the other.
Nowhere.
Yeah, it's a win for the kicker, too, I guess, if he makes the field goal, right?
No doubt about it. He feels good about things, but his team feels like they settled. The defense won that play so fast that I think if the
Colton Colby.
time to notice if anyone was there,
He's the other one along with Talon, who's now competing for most improved on defense. He's seen a huge jump in his numbers. Oh, that almost a neutral zone infraction. Lucky. Oh, and Colton Colby just decimating Dion Lewis at the line of scrimmage. 2 plays in a row. Colton making his presence felt on that outside edge.
Edge pressure you want to use against them. Oftentimes when they get into the backfield, they're disrupting.
Man,
but if they get there too quickly, you can actually slip the ball.
Philadelphia's offense does nothing with that drive. 3 and out, they lose yardage overall. We'll take it.
It does, and the defense was right there, kind of played into their hands. He gets this one away, and boy, it's another boomer.
Nice kick. We will get a return. Colin will get it to 33. Alrighty. Let's see if we can get that possession.
And even though that last drive yielded points, it was a long field goal, so they probably weren't too upset about it. Although here, obviously, they'd like to give up 0.
Of course, that's the goal each and every time out. But when they make that type of a field goal that long, you almost give them a little nod of respect to the kicker, like, congratulations. But you do feel pretty good about not giving up anything.
Dylan's going to run it down on the edge. Gets a yard or 2. It looked better than it was. That was a nice juke move, and he outran that one guy, but they played it too good. It looked better than what it gave us.
Played 1 quarter here on a Monday night. 3-3 our score, and we're back to Philadelphia after this.
So far, a pretty balanced game. I do think our offense looks just a little bit better than theirs right now, and that will probably be the difference.
Gatorade, the sports fuel company.
Back with Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. It's Mexico City.
Wentz is missing passes, and
they've got a 2nd down and 8 to start things out. They'll run it now.
Dion Lewis can't do anything, and Dylan, I don't know what the hell is happening there. So 3rd and 7. I think it's a passing situation.
It's not my night. It hasn't been his so far. I don't know if the legs are a little bit heavy. Sometimes
Marshall in the slot here. Watch out for him. He's right here in the middle. I wish I could draw on the screen. And I'm going to throw that away. And that's going to be 3 and out. Back-to-back 3 and outs for us, between us and Philadelphia.
If someone's trying to throw the ball and you can put pressure on them and make it tough, that's only going to help your defense.
Yeah, he's since being hurried. He got rid of it before taking the hit, but incomplete. That is much too long. That's into the end zone for a touchback. And now the Eagles offense back out onto the field.
And the Eagles going to try to work our defense a little bit.
Their own territory, which means you're going to lose the field position battle as a general rule. What they're looking for now is a little more consistency. Move the ball at least a few times on offense, get a couple of first downs, and hopefully flip the field.
Yeah, just something to build off of. That's what they're looking for here.
And that's a big run.
A big play there for
I didn't make my party private.
Yardage-wise, he's in the top handful of backs in the league so far this season.
Sorry about that.
He's going to love that standing when it comes to contract time.
And that was a big run for Dion Lewis, too.
Because he gives them an identity and sets a tone.
Maybe that's missing Sean McIntosh's presence there. Because that's right around the side of the field he locks down.
They try again with Lewis.
And Devin Yoakum making up for it, pushing there, hitting him right after he breaks through the line of scrimmage, wrestling him down after a couple of yards. Philadelphia's offense getting down the field here. Be a shame if their sophomore year quarterback threw an interception to Gavin. And nice run there for Smallwood. This might not be our night, boys. This might be our first loss of the season. Our defense looked weak there.
And a new set of downs here after picking up the first on the ground. They'll run it now out of the gun.
Oh, he gets nowhere there, though. Troy, Colton, John, Curtis Smithers, all there on that one.
Really built around the guy throwing the football. But these short runs, they still pay dividends because
I think they got to pass it. They're going to keep running it with Dion. Nice. Injury timeout, and that's on Dion. And Rob Kimball's the one who wrestled him down to the ground. Rob goes to beast mode and breaks the guy's forearm.
We'll step aside and be right back. And this defense looks for one more stop here on third.
But Smallwood looked pretty good on that one run he's had today, so maybe that's a blessing in disguise. I almost said blessing in surprise. The dumb thing to say. That's a touchdown. Ertz. We're down. Philadelphia has looked really solid in 2 of their last 3 drives.
Boy, it's nice to have that big, reliable target you can go to each and every time.
And again, whose side of the field is that he caught that on? The right side is Sean's side. And the right side is where Ertz was able to catch that uncontested. Interesting.
And this kick goes out of bounds, and that's obviously why the flag comes out here. And now you can see the defense greeting.
We're going to get the ball in 40.
The starting field position for the offense is excellent, puts a lot more pressure on the defensive guys.
Yeah, and if the kicker thinks he's lonesome, he's really lonesome after a play like this.
Hey, he better hope that he's lonesome, because who's ever standing next to him is probably on the defensive side, and they're none too happy.
And he'll be brought down right at the 45-yard line.
When you see zone defense and you know you've got a drag route on as your primary call, you've got to be really careful as a passer about how far.
Ooh, almost for neutral zone infraction. Could have hiked it if I was a little more aware. Some time in the pocket, and I throw it out. I don't really understand. We're down, Gavin. We're down 10-3.
Like we've got a dime set here defensively. 6 DBs in the game. Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. And
overthrew my receiver again.
Incomplete. Well, they've had a pretty frustrating
What up, Pro Gamer 127? So I just hit 1,000 subscribers. I want to grow faster. I'll send you a subscribe after this video. Not a great kick. Maybe it was a good kick. Wow. I don't know what I was looking at.
He says out at the 8-yard line.
I guess that was what you want. 92 yards are going to have to go. Man, we had a drive that quick. Oh, I missed. I remember seeing a couple of complete passes now.
Offensive lineman versus defensive lineman, but you know, in order to keep the football moving downfield,
the Wentz man. I do like that formation.
Lead runners, anything that you have possible to get in front and keep the ball moving.
Oh, and somehow he gets the ball out of his hands before getting hit. Ertz, he's beating us.
I like it when it all comes together. When the top part, catching the football, right? Whether you're catching it with your hands or cradling.
I mean, it was only a 2-yard catch, but it's really close to being a safety. So good awareness for Wentz to get that out. They're running it to the bottom of the screen. No. Holy hell. Yeah, that's pretty much what Pro Gamer just did, Phil.
Which is designed to back up the defender and give him a little bit of space. All you want there, get that space, catch the football, and then make a move.
Meanwhile, our defense is melting down.
The offense lining up 1st and 10.
That's the Macintosh effect again there. You notice they keep passing it to the right side of the passing offensive side. Smallwood continues to look pretty all right.
He'll get a nice chunk there on the 1st down run, and it's 2nd and 4.
And once again, leverage wins. The offensive line lower than the defensive front. They moved them and found some good space for the guy carrying the ball.
No, Devin Yoakum's not gonna. He's not gonna lose in a push and shove contest.
And the offense there, the O-line, everybody
really brutal hit.
They were just manhandled at the point of attack.
Yeah, you could pretty much call them all out, couldn't you? Almost by name, right? That was a very tough sequence for the offensive line. But how about that defensive front creating a new line of scrimmage and creating a large yardage possibility?
Throwing his win.
Time in the pocket. Hits his receiver Freeman again. It's another 1st down again. And notice they're not going down the field, but they keep going to that right side.
Nice job by the offensive line, giving them time to complete that 1st down pass.
Guys think I'm crazy when I say that losing Sean is gonna hurt, or when I keep saying he's really good despite the fact that his stats don't back it up. You're seeing the effect he has in a game right now against the Eagles.
Every run is not going to be broken and get all the way to the end zone. But these short ones still have their value. You can still set up your play action and throw the football. You control the clock because you have the ball and they don't. And often the physicality sets the tempo for the game.
Wins to throw on 2nd down.
And there it is. Right side again. Wide open again. 1st down again.
Okay, when the big guy runs a corner route, you're asking a lot no matter who's covering him. Doesn't matter whether it's a linebacker or a defensive back. He usually has the advantage because of his body type.
They come out here in the eye. And off comes to Smallwood.
Devin Yoakum again on the stop. Another solid run though. Our defense not looking strong.
Every carry is putting some damage on the defense. So after a while, I'm not too sure how many guys are going to want to run up and tackle him.
Now Wentz throwing on second down.
And the receiver drops. That's Ertz on the drop.
He was trying to get it to Zach Ertz that time.
But they got another shot.
I know tight ends love this route because a lot of times they'll fake a block first and get a little bit of space and then come across the middle because in their mind, they're thinking
He didn't get hit or nothing. He just straight up dropped that. Perfect play for Wentz, but
this will be play number 9 of the drive here as they need 4 yards on third down.
I like the looks of this Philadelphia offense. Marshall, maybe the answer would be going to the Philadelphia offense. There's a flag. We'll probably decline it. They're going to go for a field goal. 54 yards? Maybe we should have accepted it and get them out of field goal range. Oh, they ain't making that anyway. Alright. We need a touchdown.
Everything looked good. Good snap, good hold. Sometimes, though, the ball just doesn't want to go where you want it. And this one winds up no good.
Here comes the Eagles defense. They worked their way back onto the field. Their stay on the field last time was short-lived with a 3-and-out. See if they can get some more of that.
And ordinarily, you want to be on the field playing, right? But 3-and-outs, that's almost gold to a defense. Get to the bench, get some rest.
Oh, long drives.
We'll see what they can do here. See if they can force another
for the Eagles. Really short drives for us. But Dylan, he got hit hard there. He was going to go for the spin move. He somehow got a first down. I don't think he got that far. Not much to celebrate right now, Dylan Brown. Get your head back in the game. I know you took a big hit here.
Really nice gain. The defense had felt great about what they had going. Now they've got to turn their attention to getting it back in that direction. Can they bottle him up again? Because I'd say after that run, confidence is pretty high for him.
Dylan takes it again, gets 3 or 4.
Some of the most unselfish players on any football team, defensive tackles, because we ask them to just eat up blocks, allow other people to make tackles. But when he can make a play himself, as we just saw there, that's a big day.
They'll need to get the play off quickly. Back to throw here.
Marshall Brown, security blanket style, bitch.
Time for number 12 as they move the chains.
Completion was given up, but that's why you play zone defense, so that you can have people around the ball.
31-yard line now.
Give up much run after the catch.
Some good momentum for our offense. Let's punch it in the end zone. Dylan's going to run it for 6. Dylan looking all right now. Some of my passes are looking really crisp, like that pass to Marsh, for example. It's just, I'm getting good zing on it. I'm being accurate. I keep throwing it out, though. Throwing it out of bounds. Not a fan of that. I think that's like, what, 2 or 3 of my incompletes for me throwing it out of bounds.
A reminder that coming up in 2 minutes, we'll check in with Larry Ridley in Orlando.
We got 2 minutes to punch it in the end zone.
And I'm going to check in with a heater.
I'm going to be right there with you, partner. He'll drop to throw.
Some time in the pocket here. And I go to just shovel it forward to Dylan, but Dylan unable to hold on to it. I don't think he was expecting it. Oh yeah, he's mad. He's mad with himself. It was a weird decision for me to throw it there too. And Dylan just half-heartedly kind of jumped at it.
3rd down and 3. They'll look to throw.
And I got hit. And our ball-less team is going to be kicking a field goal, I bet. And then Philadelphia is going to have a 2-minute offense. They just dominated us.
Send in the field goal unit. From the left hash, this will be a 41-yarder. And his kick is right there. It's good. And high fives for that one as that drive
easy peasy.
So a good kick there, and they finish off the drive with 3.
And that should be the goal for an offense. Finish each drive with points. So that's a nice job there to come away with at least something.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. This fielded a few yards into the end zone.
Freeman takes it. He's going to get to the 26. He got hit pretty hard, though.
Philadelphia getting set to take the field. Last time out, they had that long 50-plus yard field goal that they missed.
And I'm sure on their sideline, they're thinking to themselves, okay, do we still want to try one if we're in that position again? And I would dare say that the answer would be yes. They're going to have a lot of confidence in their kicker. But just to be on the safe side, I'm sure they told their offensive guys, can we get a little bit closer this time?
Closer.
Yeah.
Nice catch for Freeman. Philadelphia's offense is really gaining some steam here.
In recent years, the slot receivers really gained stature in the NFL because they can do so many things. Yes, they can line up wide like your normal wide receiver, but to have that kind of courage and toughness to run routes in the middle of the field and become dependable targets for their quarterbacks and move the sticks, those guys are worth their weight in gold.
On second down, here's Wentz.
And again, hitting his receiver after 3 or 4 yards, not hanging out in the pocket and looking for a man downfield. Wentz has studied our defense. Gavin Breezy with his second tackle of the day. And Ertz catches that one, but did he stay in bounds? He did.
And now what he's trying to do is use his body to keep the defender away from the football and get the quarterback a really nice target.
Might be worth a challenge. They're not gonna.
That's his 5th catch.
Yeah, they've really been targeting the tight end. Wentz now on first down. This is caught by Green Beckham. Now whistles come in. We're going to get a timeout here by the offense. It's just their first, so they'll have 2 remaining here before we get to halftime. Offense comes to the line now, 1st and 10. On first down, Wentz throwing over the middle, and it's incomplete. He was looking for Dorial Green Beckham.
Good play call, though.
They'll run it now out of the gun.
Smallwood gets 5. Interesting call to run, though.
We're going to get a timeout by the offense. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime.
Third and 5, so they bring in an extra defensive back.
Expecting pass. Shotgun now for Wentz.
He gets it out. Man, he got hit as he threw. I thought he was sacked. Let's see if we can see who is on the pressure.
Know they absolutely have to win, and the name of the game for the defense is pressure on the quarterback.
They'd show that in a real NFL game. All right, so our defense comes up big there.
He's been a busy man here in this first half as he gets it away. And that'll hit in the end zone. Much too much leg there. That'll be a touchback.
So we're going to have 39 seconds with 3 timeouts.
What do you think goes on here in this situation? If you got the football, you're trailing, you're back in your own territory with just a little time.
Is there any chance we could score before the half? Is there any chance we take the ball, take some shots downfield?
But you got to figure, if something goes wrong, you may have put yourself in a spot where you may not be able to come back in the second half.
No, we tried that play last drive. It didn't work then. It doesn't work now.
The collision collision there, jarred the ball loose and brings
And
up second.
earlier when I said I was looking crisp and Wentz was looking not crisp, the anti-crisp one would say.
So the incomplete pass
Let's
brings
see,
up
our roles
second
have
down.
reversed, man.
They'll run it now out of the gun.
Don't
And
just
nowhere to
got
run
hit.
on the interior of that defensive
So
line.
hard.
Get back only to the line of scrimmage. So here we go now. An extra defensive back in there on 3rd and 10.
We're gonna end the game on this play. Is he gonna snap it?
They'll throw now on the final play. And
Sacked.
it's gonna go down. Couldn't get a throw.
Pass rush is affecting me, man.
That was for the best, as that brings us to the end of this first half of play.
Thanks, Brandon. Thanks, Charles. And welcome to our EA Halftime Report. I'm Larry Ridley. The Eagles right now are doing a good job protecting their house. The Diablos, on the other hand, want to quiet this crowd and turn things around. All right, let's take a look at some of the highlights from the first half.
All right, hang on. We'll jump over halftime.
I skipped halftime. Nothing memorable has happened. Let's see our offense, see if they could do something. Let's watch our offense, see if they can do something. That's what I wanted to say.
First to start this third quarter. They're down here, but very much
Von
in
Gordon.
this game. What's the tonality of a coach's talk when a game is within striking distance like this at intermission?
Typically, what they're doing is emphasizing the things that went well in the first half and wanting more.
We need a touchdown.
Sure, you've got to go over some of the errors and clean up some
Dylan is getting
Here's a
beat
reason
up
we're
on.
down, but overall, I think they want to stay positive, stay up with this team. We're just starting to
The Eagles are just fired up right now, man.
Let's go ahead and punch it in.
They are playing with more passion, it feels like. They're hitting us harder. They're making the aggressive throws.
Completely stymied. I mean, they're trying to get some consistency, trying to find places to roam. They just haven't been there throughout this game.
Yeah, man, we gotta come back. On the plus side, we haven't turned the ball over yet.
Gonna give this time to the tailback.
And Dylan, wow, says we're gonna get a first down, and then gets it.
Pick up a 14 yards and it moves the sticks.
The more football I watch, the more I want
He's
to
been
check
solid
and see
today,
if
though.
teams go into panic when
He
they're
hasn't
down
been
on the
doing
scoreboard.
great, but
And this team has shown
he's
no
worked
signs of
for
doing
everything
that.
he's gotten
A lot of
today. He
times,
hasn't had any of
they come
those
out after the half,
random,
things haven't
easy
worked so well in the first
80-yard
quarter.
runs that he
They want
seems
to
to
throw
get.
the ball like crazy. But the way to open up throwing the ball is to
He's
run.
really had to
And
work
they're
for his
running well
yards
here to start
today.
the second half.
Nate Reich in the backfield.
They go
Play action to Reich, and we find Marshall Brown for another first down. There we go. We need a little bit more of that.
So much goes into a successful play, doesn't it?
So
How about that
the Brown
play
Bros
action there,
connect
freezing
on
the
two
defense just enough
separate
so
first
they
down
can
plays.
downfield for the completion.
And Van Gordon catches it. Marshall, him, and Pribble were all lined up and wide open right there. He could have thrown it to any of those receivers. Van Gordon was probably the most guarded of the three, I think.
So they complete the pass, and now they face a second down.
Offense looking pretty good right now. Let's see if we can keep it up for the rest of this drive. And Dylan, it's the best part of our offense today, no doubt.
Give him 6 on the play, and that'll lead here to a third down.
And there's a run to be happy with. Good, solid yardage. He'll take that anytime you hand the ball to a back.
We're going to keep punching it with Dylan.
And he will have a first down as they get him to the ground at the
He is putting the team on his back right now on this drive.
But that's enough to move the chains.
I don't know about you, but that almost felt like old-time football there. 3rd and 2 is not necessarily just a running down anymore. A lot of times
Nate reaching the backfield here.
Back to the roots.
If we run, we're probably running to the top. Or he's going to go down to the bottom when there's no room to do anything.
Nothing on that one. It'll be 2nd down. A well-executed blitz, no doubt. Great job by the linebacker. Maybe the quarterback, if he could have seen that, could have audibled there.
Yeah, he needed to be in a different play because that one just meshed perfectly for the defense. All the gaps were filled except for the one the offense really wanted to run.
Interception. Just when we're starting to get some work.
5 yards shy of midfield to the 45-yard line. And he may want
It's not our day, guys.
Because that's interception number 1 on his career.
You're saying that's going into the trophy case?
I'd put it there.
Yeah, no doubt about it. That's when you ask the equipment guys to make sure they hold it for you after the game. But if you play in the back,
and we're trying to force it to Van Gordon.
part of your job, finding ways
that wasn't a good play.
From the other team.
So here are the Eagles now as they get set for their first possession.
And if the Eagles could score a touchdown here, that's really going to hurt our chances.
See if they can get something going on this drive.
As they head to the field
It's still early enough, and it's only a 4-point game to where, as long as we hold them to a field goal, I feel like we still have a good chance.
Without letting panic creep in and affect their play.
That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be 2nd down.
Curtis Smithers on the play.
The guy playing that spot, linebacker type of a guy. Now, as a defensive end, how about the speed that he used to get into the backfield and make the play?
Now Wentz throwing on 2nd down. He almost had it defensively. Could have been
Troy
a game changer there in the
doing too much.
Half. Instead, it's 3rd down. He's lucky to be getting that one back.
After what they've done with him all day long, with all the targets trying to go after him, he's obviously gotten smart, and his pride has kicked in. Made a terrific play.
And on 3rd down, a nickel formation here.
3rd and long, they're passing. Let's see if we can get a turnover back in. Oh, downfield. That's Gavin Breezy. But there's an injury.
And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
Is that Wentz down? No.
Wentz here, still
down
on the ground. While the trainers take a look, we'll step aside.
Our fortunes may have just taken a turn. Not that I want to see Carson Wentz hurt, but I mean, if we're going up against a second string receiver, I mean quarterback, and the one that they had a lead for him.
On 1st down, they'll run it on the draw play. 2 yards on the carry there. It'll be 2nd down.
That's a good play by the guys on the defensive side of the ball. Held him to a gain of 2. And that changes the playbook a little bit now for the guy calling plays. 2nd and 8. Now he's got to probably think about going to the air instead of maybe staying with the ground game.
I was fearing an injury to like Troy or Colton. Marshall again. The Brown Bros are carrying this offense today. Marshall Brown eating up a 1/3 of the receptions. And I think a 1st down every time he's caught it today. And Dylan working really hard in that backfield. Really punching the defense in the kidneys. Loosening them up so that we can deliver that knockout blow. And there's Van Gordon. Wide open that time. And looking like our offense is a little inspired after that turnover.
And now a 1st down following that long gain. They come out 5 wide.
Passing. Obviously passing too.
The play clock's running down.
I love it.
Back to throw here.
Marshall Brown again.
Here, complete to his tight end. That throw good for 4. It's 2nd down.
Got to give credit where it's due. Really nice defense on that play. The pitch and catch was successful, but not any run after it.
Running it with Dilly, and Dilly's gonna, I think if he doesn't do the the spin move there, he probably has a first down. But
now can they get the other 3 here on 3rd down?
Well, so many times we look at a short run and we praise the offense for trying to set the tempo and establish things, but the defensive guys, hey, they just won the battle there. It wasn't a big run.
Marshall in the slot, beautiful. Let's get it to him.
Back to throw.
Pocket was just starting to collapse, and I gun it out instead of holding down. This defense has hit me in to make me wary of them. Damian going for 61 yards here. He missed a 60-yarder earlier. Could it be a fake? No.
And that is no good.
No good.
Hit it well from distance, but he couldn't work it back in, and this score will stay right where it is. So make it 2 missed field goals for him now, but I have the sense, given that distance, you could probably forgive him here on this one.
Yeah, this is out of the range of just about anybody on planet Earth except probably you, partner. But you just got to drive it out low and hope that somehow you hit it absolutely perfect. But no real chance for this one to go through.
The Eagles offense now, they head back on the field. And following the interception, we'll see what they can put together on this drive.
I can hear my old college coach right now. He always used to tell us before every game, the team making the fewest mistakes will win. What they're hoping is that that last mistake is their only one of the game.
Coaches, that's all they talk about, turnovers, right?
It's not looking good. That's A. Davis. Austin Davis?
I like watching the wide receivers.
Is that who that is?
It's a real teamwork play, because guess what? The guy catching the ball, he'll get all the credit, but how about the people have to block in front of him, either fellow receivers or offensive linemen? That makes that play a really nice timing play, and sometimes it can break big.
They're already in field goal range. Philadelphia outplaying us thus far. Still a quarter and a half to play. Let's see if we could change our fortunes. Smallwood gets nowhere there. Smallwood's had some success. 2 injuries to the Eagles today, and they are still ahead. Oh, he's not getting anywhere. Rob Kimball wraps him up.
It's a tough job to contain him.
And they'll lose a yard that time, and that's going to lead to a 3rd down.
2 plays in a row, the defense won, stacking up the running game. They've got to feel good about themselves, but something has to be in the back of their minds. Are we being set up for something big? They've got to be careful.
And this offensive unit, they have to face a 3rd down and 12 now.
Gonna have to pass it here. They got lucky on that screenplay. Hit him. Rob Kimball. Sack. Kimball stepped it up today big time. Our first sack of the day. Eagles offensive line really doing a good job fighting our pass rush. That sack might have put them out of field goal range too. That was a clutch sack. There we go. 52.
From the 42, it's a 52-yard attempt.
Almost blocked, and he missed it.
And no, it doesn't get there.
Oh man, he's missed 2. Damian's missed 2.
Well, he had that one on target. That's half the battle. The other half of the battle, however, is distance.
Colin Burns almost blocked that too.
But it was a crossbar that said otherwise, and that'll deny him a shot at 3.
Now this offense ready to head back out there. And last time out, another missed field goal, so maybe their confidence wavering a little bit right now in the kicking game.
And I'm with you on that. I think at this stage, they'd love to not run him back out there in a tough situation. But let's face
yeah, we
it,
need 6 men.
So right now, the head coach is talking to the offense coordinator and saying, call this game like we're going to put it in the end zone.
Nice.
Let's try and take the field goal out of it.
So that's the word from the referee. Neutral zone infraction, 5 yards.
And, of course, the defense is always pointing at the offense about how they drew them across. Flag goes against the defenders on that one.
They'll run it now out of the gun.
Dylan gets nowhere.
But nothing there. That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be second down.
And the defensive line controls the offensive front the way we just saw there. It doesn't allow any of the offensive linemen to leak downfield and get to the linebackers and block them on the second level.
This is a defensive game for sure.
Linebackers didn't have to fight anyone off. Didn't have to knock anyone to the side. Didn't have to elude anyone trying to...
Zach Kimball, first down. Nice run. He just explodes.
It's a pickup of 6 and good enough to move the chains. And that looked like some pretty easy yardage there right up the gut.
Dad Rob with a big-time sack to end last drive. Young fullback gets a first down here when we needed one. Oh, Dylan. You're just getting beat up out there, Dilly. I heard somebody yell he wasn't ready. I don't think he was.
8 yards to go here on second down. Time running out here on the play clock. They'll run it now out of the gun. And he'll lose yardage here. Back at the 47. He'll wind up losing a yard on the play. And that's going to make it...
In this drive, anyway, Dylan has not been able to do anything.
Fletcher Cox is making offensive linemen want to take the week off when they have to play against him.
It's a regular routine for him, isn't it?
It really is. That play there...
We need a big first down.
Good luck trying to block him.
3rd and 9. Now, who do we know is solid from about 10 yards and won't drop a pass? Marshall Brown, maybe? A little bit of time in the pocket. We get it out. Oh, that's Eric Thompson on a nice catch. Beautiful play.
Says the side judge, and that's good enough for a first down. He's such a good route runner. Shows it there on 3rd down. Very proficient and a good pass.
And you know what I've observed over the years in the NFL? The better a route runner you are, the more confidence your guy's going to have in you to go to you in important times because he can trust you being in the right spot, and they connected there and picked up a first down.
And on the outside, they're playing press coverage. They'll need to get the play off quickly. On first down, they'll run it on the draw play.
Ooh, nice run there for Dilly, though. That's the end of the 3rd quarter, and we are down after 3. We haven't had a lead yet today.
After this, you're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
Very rare game for us.
And welcome back. We are in the city of brotherly love, Philadelphia. As it looks like we are just about set and ready to begin with.
But we are 17 yards away. Be a really good time for Marshall to get that first touchdown. Time in the pocket. We're going to give it to Rick. He's going to get 7. Good for 4. He was closer than that. Definitely looked like he got further than what he actually got to. Let's do it. Did he actually make it? That was a hell of a catch.
And his guys have taken the lead here in the 4th.
I wonder if he changed anything on his play sheet or they just executed better. Because they had 2 previous drives that ended in field goals before this.
I don't know if that was a touchdown. They're not challenging it.
He did. Speaking of the offensive coordinator, might be using that
Clutch.
formula going forward. It worked there.
Austin Van Gordon with a hell of a catch after a nice drive.
Pretty good sync right now. They're starting to move the ball well.
So that drive takes them down the field in 8 plays. And it ends in 3 points.
Austin makes a ridiculous catch in the middle of.
Kick this one away, and off it goes.
I think he was at least 12.5 feet in the air. Wow, that's the second time that's happened this game.
Free kick out of bounds. Kicking team.
And the kickoff sails out of bounds, and that's going to be a penalty.
And if they just get a couple of first downs, they're going to be back in field goal range.
Just kick the ball and play.
Well, that's exactly right, Charles. The kicker, this is just inexcusable.
Absolutely inexcusable.
Time in the pocket.
Out there slugging it out for the entire game.
He gets it to Ertz, but that's only going to be good for 3 or 4.
4 on the play, and it'll bring up a second down.
And there's a completion to the tight end. And look at the size of these players nowadays. At that spot, 6'4", 6'5", and up. A lot of guys used to be basketball players, somehow came back to football. That's really good for the game of football. You're getting better athleticism, great hand.
Is that a first down?
Guys who know how to control their bodies when
they're 3rd and inches. Ertz is having a hell of a game.
Complete to the tight end, and I think that we're looking at something out of central casting, frankly.
Absolutely. I mean, size, the hands,
speed. I mean, can flat out run. You put that whole package together, you light up the eyes of an offensive coordinator, don't you?
Smallwood coming up big. First down.
I always appreciate runners who understand situations. That was just 3rd and inches.
Philadelphia not stepping down when we take the lead back. Showing resistance. This might be a good game to the end. That's a false start to 71.
Looked like one of the Eagles might have moved. So the penalty by the offense, and now they face a 1st and 15. From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. A dump off to Smallwood. And he'll take it down shy of the 45 at the 46. 5 yards on the pickup, and that'll make it 2nd and 10.
Everyone's got to be able to catch the football. Doesn't matter what position you play, but if you're on offense, be aware a ball may come your way.
He didn't drop it. Good on him.
After the pass completion. Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. And a hit.
Ooh, a big hit from Gavin. Breaking up that play.
So a 2nd down incompletion now brings up 3rd down.
Our defense 5th in the league in takeaways.
The play action fake. They'll look to throw.
Ooh.
Finding time.
Oh. Brock Kutza.
And the defense coming through on 3rd down. A loss of 7 to bring up 4th.
Now we talk about players blitzing all the time. I often laugh and sometimes call it just straight ahead pursuit. What a running start right back to the backfield for him.
Yeah, it really didn't give anybody a chance.
He had some time in the pocket.
No, I mean, that's really
he could have gotten it out right there, but instead he wanted to wait, and Brock said thank you very much.
Definitely goes to the defensive player.
The Eagles send out their
Got to credit St. Germain for taking up 2 defenders there.
Kicks away as he angles this one for the sideline. And no return possible here as they angle this one out of bounds. Out comes this offensive unit as they get set to take over here. And
touchdown here.
Last drive that resulted in a touchdown looked pretty good. So
would almost ensure a victory for us.
Takes me back to when we sat with the offensive coordinator and the head coach. They felt pretty good about their game plan and thought there were some holes in the defense, and they exploited them the last time out. Let's see if they can come back and put together a similar drive.
And we'll see.
Dylan with another solid run up the middle.
Just what you want on a 1st down run. Call it 8 yards, and it's 2nd and 2. They come out here in the eye. Play clock winding down. Now
fake it to Zach. Dylan doesn't get anything with that.
They'll get him down right at the line of scrimmage. Only a yard in the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 3rd down. The 4th quarter here, they've got the lead. They want to keep it on the ground. That's what they're doing.
Smart football. Keep the clock grinding, keep it going. But you got to
Be a good time to give it to Zach.
more people stacked up at the line of scrimmage as they try and bleed it out.
Nate Reich going to go ahead and fight for that first down.
Up to the 45-yard line. It goes as a gain of 8, and it moves the chains.
3rd and 1, partner. No need to be fancy there. Just use some force and move forward and pick up the first down.
The play clock's running down. He'll drop to throw.
Alex Livingston for 8 yards.
A good pickup there. 8 yards on the first down completion. And they'll try the ground game here with the running back.
Nice run for Delhi.
Take it down to the 42. They get 5 out of that one, and it moves the chains. So the run gets them the
Dylan been fighting for everything tonight.
They'll give it to him right up the gut.
Dilly. That's what we needed.
And touchdown.
Dylan breaks a tackle at the line of scrimmage. Goes 50 yards. That's as many touchdowns as he had all last season.
And on that long run, maybe the defense caught napping a little bit.
The concentration level may not have been there. I agree with you on that one, because those types of plays, when they result like that, they're almost
right
like
up
big
the middle.
bolts of lightning, aren't they? Whoosh, and off he goes.
The call is to go for 1 and kick the extra point. And his guys will take a 10-point lead. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. This is fielded a couple yards deep. And a pretty good return here. He'll be stopped just shy of the 25 at the 24-yard line. Philadelphia getting set to take the field. And down on the scoreboard, certainly needing to avoid what happened on the last drive, punting the football.
Sense of urgency has to take over for them here. They know the score. They know the situation. And by the way, the punter no longer exists for their
Philadelphia definitely needs to score a touchdown on this drive.
big time.
They'll come out throwing here on first down. He's got time in the pocket. Oh, there's that man again. It's complete.
Offense.
We'll take it.
So oftentimes you see defensive holding. Here it's offensive holding for the flag.
All right, here we go. Blue 90. Blue 90.
Now they'll throw here out of the gun. And he's got his favorite target.
I don't know how Ertz caught that.
It's a gain of 7, and that'll make this a 2nd and 13.
Partner, it's a lot of fun watching the NFL now, isn't it? Because when the big fella runs routes, it used to be when we were kids, he'd run about 3 different routes, and that was it. Now he can run anything and catch the balls we just saw there.
Davis now. And he's gonna
Freeman again.
out of the backfield. That's complete.
It's been Freeman and Ertz, dude.
Yards that time as that'll move the chains. So an excellent throw and an excellent catch there.
Zone coverage, which means you just have to.
And that was all Colton, I think.
In between
Yep.
defenders. That's exactly what happened on that play.
This is a big-time defensive drive right now. We cannot be affording to give them time stoppages or extra yards.
They'll drop to throw.
And the screenplay doesn't work.
It's a loss of a yard.
Big hit from Juicy there to finish it.
You know, the key to a good screen
Davis looks like he's not throwing with good accuracy, but he's 7 for 8. Cody Putney with 5 tackles.
Let the defenders go past you, leak out to whichever side or even in the middle.
Matthews gets laid the fuck out by John Pribble.
How about the read, though, by the defensive guys? They weren't fooled at all. And actually
Check
ran with
that
the
hit out.
where the play was and
Boom.
for a loss of yardage.
Boom jams.
Now for the offensive group.
All right, here we go. Green 39.
Now a play fake here. On
Time in the
first down.
pocket on that play action, and we hit him as he's throwing it.
He'll be hit
Nice.
as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
Thought maybe they were going for that Hail Mary.
Second down and 10. They got pressure there and only rushing 3.
And there's a defensive coordinator right now who is celebrating not just getting home with 3 there, but realizing if that's the type of pressure he can get in the entire game, then his pass
He missed his receiver.
You're dropping 8. Where are you going to go with the football?
Receiver was open.
Looks to pick up the first here on 3rd after that incompletion. On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. And Matthews over the middle with a grab. And he will have first down yardage as he's brought down at the 41.
Surprised they're not going to the no huddle.
Game, obviously, every play, every 3rd down, like we saw there, magnified. Big pickup.
It was a huge pickup. What they really want, though, is to not even get to 3rd down. They've got to maximize time and conserve as much as possible.
So here we go, 1st and 10 now.
That might be, that's a false start.
Come in here. Looked like one of the Eagles might have moved. Offense walks to the line for play number 7 of the drive. They'll look to throw again.
Time in the pocket, down the field, Freeman. Freeman's had a hell of a day. Ertz has had a hell of a day. And right now, Philadelphia might have just put themselves in position to come back. They needed a big play. They got a big play. And I'm liking this Freeman guy.
Was he wearing football cleats or track spikes? Because he was gone. Big time play, and just think about what that does.
And once again, it's going down to the right side of the screen. Right side of the field. No McIntosh. And our secondary is definitely feeling it today. Nice drive from a rookie QB, too.
So that drive goes 8 plays, and it was capped off by an Eagles touchdown.
Not rookie, but he hasn't been a starter. This is going to be a wire job. We cannot afford a 3 and out.
After the touchdown, here's Myers to boot it away. This is fielded a couple yards deep. And he will be brought down here.
Getting to the 17-yard line. Not a good. We need Dillon. I don't know if we should be passing it.
A struggling start, but Simpson really found his rhythm.
And I think that comes together with not just the halftime adjustments, but just that quiet confidence.
But we do need to run it to get the clock started because we need to try to chew through it.
Find those gaps in the defense, keep working on them, and maybe what didn't happen.
Dillon gets nowhere there.
It starts to open up as the game moves on.
Give him a couple on the carry there, 2nd and 8. And in this situation with the lead,
Dillon's without a doubt best player on our offense today.
It's just smart football, but you know the defense has to know it as well. They've got to stop them here.
We got to pass it, I think.
That loading the box in a big way. 6, 7, 8, 9, whatever it's going to take.
Nope, we're going to run it again. And like I said, we can't afford a 3 and out. And now if we don't make a completion here on an obvious passing situation, we're essentially giving a really good offense the ball with a 2-minute warning when we know our defense struggles at the 2-minute warning, and we've lost our best corner. Some time in the pocket. It's gone now. Ooh, Marshall almost catches it. 3 and out, and they're going to have 2 minutes to work with it. We might see our first overtime game. And I don't know what went wrong with Marshall's catch here, but yeah, good defensive play. Marshall wasn't really open. Washington 7-2. Almost blocked.
And this one will not be returnable as it sails out of bounds. Getting set for the next drive, the tight end, Zach Ertz. And partner, the defense, they were keyed in on him early. But
And if there was ever a good time to get an interception, how about right now?
In their first meeting of game planning for this game, where they went over things with their team and said, all right, this is the guy we have to take out of the game. Make sure you get enough coverage on him, all the different defenses. Sometimes you
Green Beckham open the right side of the field.
Just in the second half and start to play better.
Time for a break. We'll come back, see what transpires after this.
They got me nervous, guys. I'm gonna be honest. I don't think I've been this nervous since the Super Bowl. No, the conference championship against the Bills. I was real nervous that game.
Back to throw.
And we hit him, but he gets the ball out. Davis showing some good awareness, looking downfield. A sack there would have been a lot. False start, or is that encroachment again, and it's Colton again? Giving them free yardage. I think momentum is definitely in Philadelphia's favor right now, man. There's no doubt about that. Oh, a big hit from Gavin.
Made sure the feet were inbounds, and they were. No gain on the play, and it'll bring up a third down. And they're going to speed
This is
things
a
up
big
here.
down.
He's back to throw. And bringing it
Birds
in
caught it.
over the middle. One score down.
Oh, let's sell it.
They're going to go for it here on fourth down.
This is the play that determines this game, guys.
Got to try it here. He's back to throw.
And they convert. And it's Freeman. And it's Freeman getting down the field. They're in field goal range. They're in field goal range. This is at least going to be a tie game unless we force a turnover. And they're going for 6. Nice hit, though. I think that was Troy Fichette. We might be going to overtime. We need this defensive stop, though. Juicy stops him. Smallwood been average but effective. 3rd and 7. That's a fumble. They're going to kick a field goal, I think.
On plays like this where the ball comes free, it's often unusual for the team that lost it to get it back. Because this is the quarterback. The ball gets away from him. Everyone else is trying to execute what they're supposed to do on offense. They're usually looking in the other direction, downfield, or have moved away from him. In this case, though,
they ate a lot of time off the clock. They're going to kick 3. That should be a tie game unless we get a block. We don't. And it's 20-20 with 12 seconds left.
So in the final minute, they turn it over to their kicker to get him back to even. And
See if Gavin can get us in good position for a Hail Mary. And about average field position here. Do we run it? Or do we go down the field? Looks like we're running it. Yep. And we're going to call a timeout. Now we might see a Hail Mary.
We're going to get a timeout here by the offense. And as the two teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break. See if they stay on the ground for 2nd down.
Hail Mary for sure.
Now back to throw. Finding time. He's got a loft one deep left.
Van Gordon doesn't catch it. And here we go. Going to the last one. Overtime. This is the closest game ever.
And here in overtime, if the team that receives the ball scores a touchdown, it's over. If they don't, we can still have some more football.
That's exactly right. If they go down and kick a field goal, the other team gets a possession to either match it or score a touchdown to win the ball game. If both teams kick field goals, the next team to score wins. But if the receiving team throws a pick six or fumbles the ball and it gets picked up by the defense and they score, the game is over at that point.
This is fielded at the goal line. And he'll take this
Julian Taylor with the tackle there.
at the 22-yard line.
And yeah, that says OT. I don't know if we've ever been in overtime.
Offense now as they get set to take over here. They control their own destiny here. They have the football in overtime. Obviously, a touchdown would win it.
And I think teams around the league are still adjusting to the idea of going downfield, scoring a touchdown wins the game, because they were used to just going downfield and trying to get in field goal range to win a game.
Time in the pocket.
Still having to make that transition.
He hits Ertz. Ertz should have about 10 catches by the end of this.
Put the ball in the end zone and not leave it up to a field goal and give the other team a chance.
Yeah, as we said, they control their own destiny now. He's been a busy man here in this one, and they're showing off some nice footwork to stay in bounds.
And with those types
Smallwood
of
gets hit at the line of scrimmage. Nothing else.
I would.
Of course, you got to keep throwing it.
Brock Kutza with the tackle.
Defense thinking pass. They've got the nickel set out on 3rd and 6.
Well, in that play, the expression "don't blink, you might miss something" certainly applied. That was
Time in the pocket. He gets it out. That's an interception. Talon Mahay.
And it's picked off. And they are going to set up shop at the 40.
And we are already in field goal position. We might have just won this game.
And you know what they say, when you throw an interception like that in overtime, you don't usually get a chance to throw a second one. I mean, I'm not sure the analytics on it. Let's ask Marvin, our
That was a good throw. Talon just making an excellent play. That's play of the game if we win.
You likely cost yourself the game.
So out now comes the offense back onto the field. Their defense did its job, got the stop. All they need is 3, and this is over.
Couldn't have done much else.
Be a bad time. I think you just got to run it with Dylan.
Back over to him, and now all they need is a field goal to win the game. Excellent job by the defense. Can the offense finish things off?
Blitz coming, and down he goes.
That just might have got us out of field goal range.
Dropping into coverage, he comes on the blitz and takes him down for a loss of 9. Man, he got in there so quickly, Charles. What could the offense have done to adjust and account for that?
But what you're hoping is that you figure out and you see and get a clue that maybe there's going to be some pressure coming at you, and you change the blocking schemes. Maybe you go to max protection. The biggest ones, maybe you bring your running back in to try and keep you clean. But in that case, that didn't happen. 0 accountability, and a sack resulted.
He'll look to throw. And he will find
Ben Gordon with a big-time catch.
And they'll get 9 there as that sets him up better for 3rd down.
One of the feature points of the in route is being able to make a nice throw to the middle part of the field. And for a quarterback, that's one of the better throws and better looks that he'll get. But he has to be careful not to wait too long and let his receiver wander into some tough territory. If he's late with the ball, he can get his receiver hit and hit hard.
Doing a good job putting pressure on me in the pocket. We made a few good defensive plays. I get some time in the pocket here.
Looking left side, he's got it complete.
First down. Nice.
And it'll move the sticks.
I don't care how many times we see it. I still get a kick out of watching quarterbacks and receivers do the pass tree in pregame warm-up. But I always remember
We're still looking to win this game.
We see that after practices as well. They really tune it up, don't they?
They tune it up. They know why they do it for these situations. First down.
And they build that trust, and that's why they're able to find him in this type of a situation.
And he's gonna
That's Zach Kimball. He's going to get to the 4.
Down, but not before he reaches the 4-yard line.
Zach Kimball with another big play.
The offensive coordinator recognizing the situation very
He almost had 6.
For the play action pass and completing it.
Can we get the game-winning walk-off touchdown to be a Marshall Brown touchdown? His first career touchdown?
Big gain. Let's see what else the offense has up its sleeve.
Be a perfect time. Just saying. And instead we go with a fake play that loses us 2 yards.
Behind the line of scrimmage, back at the 6. That's going to go was a loss of 2, and it'll be second down.
He's had a big game tonight, and while no one's going to be overly concerned about that last play, you also know that the offense coordinator does not want to see that happen again. They want to get back to doing what they've been doing all game long.
We're in good position to win. Wouldn't be something if we threw a friggin' interception right now. Looks like we're probably running it again. Yep. Dylan's got 6. That's game.
And it is absolute stunned silence here as they win it on the road in overtime.
Nice game, man. We had to fight for that one. We did not let our inefficiencies bother us on offense. We fought through. We scored touchdowns. What? We got 3 touchdowns. Dylan Brown earned that game ball tonight. On defense, maybe it's Talon Mahay just because he had that huge play. Big play, Mahay. Look at that, man. 156 rushing yards, and that just dominated. Alright, guys. Thanks for tuning in. It's been an honor. What a game. If you didn't watch this one, you're missing out on the series. See you guys.